Hey everyone, welcome to this explainer. Today, we're skipping right past the standard everyday advice like simple breathing exercises or meditation. Instead, we're going to jump straight into a fun, highly interactive cognitive workout derived directly from the fascinating insights of Curiosity Code. We're looking at 7 unique exercises that aren't just good for you, but are actually genuinely fun challenges you'll enjoy doing in your free time. So, get ready to activate some new neural pathways. Now you're probably sitting there thinking, well, my mind is already pretty sharp, thanks. But is it? Really? Our baseline cognitive agility can easily slip when we fall into predictable everyday routines. I want to invite you to challenge that assumption and put your brain to the test right now. Because today's explainer isn't just for watching, it's for participating. We're going to see if we can push your mental limits even further. Section 1. The cognitive warm-up. Testing your processing speed. All right, let's hit the ground running with some high-speed visual processing tests that'll instantly let you know exactly where your mental speed stands. Our very first challenge is the Schulte table. This is basically just a grid filled with randomly arranged numbers from 1 to 25. Now, I want you to imagine staring right at the dead center of this grid. Your mission, to locate all the numbers in perfect ascending order, from 1 all the way to 25 in exactly 30 seconds. Just picture trying to scan through that chaos while the clock is ticking down. 3, 2, 1, go! It feels totally chaotic at first, and honestly, if you miss a few on your first couple of attempts, that is completely normal. So why on earth would you subject yourself to this grid madness? Well, this rapid-fire scanning matters immensely for your brain health. Practicing with a Schulte table actively cranks up your information processing speed. It literally forces your eyes and your brain to sync up and work together seamlessly, which is, something we kind of lose when we just stare blankly at our scrolling feeds all day. Plus, working through this actually improves your peripheral vision over time. It's a super quick, highly effective brain workout that activates your cognitive abilities almost instantly. And the best part? No fancy equipment needed. You can easily find these challenges online or grab an app to add a quick mental sprint to your daily routine. Moving right along to exercise 2. What I want you to do right now, out loud, wherever you are, is say the color of the words you're looking at, not the word itself. Ready? Go. Okay, did you say red? Or did you catch yourself and correctly say blue? If you felt a little stutter in your brain there, hey, you're definitely not alone. What you just experienced is immediate mental friction, purely because your brain wants to read the text way faster than it wants to process the color. And you know what? That slight hesitation is exactly what we want. This multicolor text exercise looks incredibly simple, but man, it is deceptively tough. It literally forces your brain to process competing information at the exact same time. Overcoming that mental hurdle actually strengthens your memory, gives this massive boost to your concentration, and seriously enhances your multitasking skills. It's basically like lifting weights but for your attention span. Section 2, the mind-body workout. Rewiring physical connections. Let's move into the next phase and see how we build from pure mental speed into rewiring our physical, spatial, and motor skills. This is where we take that brain workout and map it directly onto our physical bodies. Welcome to exercise 3, the blindfold challenge. The goal here is just to complete small everyday tasks with your eyes completely shut. Think about it for a second. Can you write your name on a piece of paper right now without looking? Could you draw a clean circle, a triangle, or a square? I actually challenge you to pause this explainer right now, close your eyes, and try typing your own name on your phone's keyboard. Get ready for some pretty hilarious typos. But seriously, this isn't just a cool party trick. Taking away that visual feedback keeps your brain incredibly active and sharply hones your spatial memory and recall. Okay, on to exercise 4. Let's get those hands involved. I'm going to be your cognitive fitness instructor for a quick second here. Hold up your hands for me, make a peace sign with your right hand and an OK sign with your left. Got it? Okay, now quickly switch them. Make the OK sign with your right hand and the peace sign with your left. Try doing this rapid-fire switch 5 times in a row in just 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Notice how your fingers just kind of want to get all tangled up? Mastering this little drill directly strengthens that vital connection between your mind and your body's motor functions. Exercise 5 takes that exact mind-body connection and drops it right into your everyday life. The rule here is simple. Switch it up. Start using your non-dominant hand for tasks you normally do on complete autopilot. If you're right-handed and you normally brush your teeth with that hand, swap the brush over to your left hand tonight. Try it for jotting down a quick note, or, hey, even for eating your next meal. Now, what is really fascinating here is the hidden neurology behind it. By doing something that sounds so incredibly basic, like eating a bowl of cereal or clicking the like button on this explainer using your non-dominant hand, you are literally giving your brain an extra workout. This simple swap forces your brain completely out of its comfort zone. It actively forms fresh, brand new neural connections and significantly reinforces that crucial mind-body link we've been talking about. Section 3. The Lifestyle Cooldown. Upgrading your daily habits. All right, as we cool down, let's zoom out a bit to look at our daily habits and specifically how our technology usage is impacting our long-term cognitive sharpness. For exercise 6, we really need to talk about brain games. We hear all the time that spending time on our devices is purely addictive, but the source material draws a huge line between mindless habits and actual brain builders. Addictive, passive games like Candy Crush, they just don't challenge you the way you might think. Contrast that with active games like Sudoku, chess, riddles, or word scrambles. Research shows that opting for games that force you to actively think drastically improves your long-term decision-making and your memory. And that brings us to a really powerful quote from Curiosity Code that perfectly frames our 7th and final exercise. Relying on technology too much deprives your brain of activity. Think about that. While technology absolutely makes our modern lives so much easier, we've kind of fallen into a trap, haven't we? We're constantly outsourcing our brain power to our smartphones. And by doing that, we are literally starving our brains of the everyday activity they desperately need to stay robust and agile. So the big takeaway here is that we need to start building manual mind habits to cut back on that tech dependence. Practice doing small tasks manually again. Try memorizing words. Figure out the tip at a restaurant without instantly reaching for your phone's calculator. Try to memorize your closest friends' contact numbers, because, let's be totally honest, most of us don't even know our own partner's phone number without looking it up anymore. By skipping the digital list and making your own memory your absolute first tool, you aren't just giving your brain a great workout, you are making yourself way more capable and self-reliant in the real world. We've covered a lot today. Speed tests, those tricky multicolor illusions, blindfold challenges, hand drills, and habits that literally rewire your brain. So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one final provocative question. How much of your daily routine are you going to reclaim from technology today? Put down the calculator, switch hands when you brush your teeth tonight, and start actively strengthening your mind. Stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.